Hey guys, this is Tanner Gray, also known as Topsail Tanner. We're in North Topsail Beach today, and we're going to be doing a video on 7 things that I like and 7 things I dislike about North Topsail Beach. We'll start with the positives. First thing I like about North Topsail Beach is that it's very spread out. So if you're looking for space as far as for a rental or as far as comfort, it's kind of hard, but you can even see from here today that nobody's really close to each other on the beach, not like Surf City or anything like that. So you got a lot less crowds than you do. That's one thing I like. One thing I don't like about North Topsail Beach is the property values north of the high-rise bridge tend to be less. That's one thing I don't like about North Topsail Beach. Another thing I do like about North Topsail Beach is this is where I purchased my first home. Also, my parents built 2 homes here, so this is kind of my home base of where I grew up and learned about the island itself, all within a couple hundred yards of where I'm standing. I definitely like that about it. Another thing I don't like about it, there's been some things that have been enforced over time, like trash can variances and things like that, that necessarily haven't been followed. They selectively enforce those things. That really bothers me, so that's one thing I really don't like about North Topsail Beach. One thing I do like about North Topsail Beach is there's bountiful things that you can do as far as on the sound, on the ocean, fishing. One thing I really don't like is the way that they've managed the beach renourishment projects and also the way that they're handling the New River Inlet. They continue to let that beach just erode. All we keep doing is there's more sand and more sand, and I mean, they just keep watching the same thing happen over and over. So that sandbag situation really needs to get fixed, in my opinion, with a terminal groin, they call it here, but I know them as jetties. And no, it's not stealing sand. All it does is it collects sand on the leeward side. Another thing I really do like about North Topsail Beach is that it's got probably the best golf course nearby with North Shore Country Club. So if you like to play golf, it's probably got the best course shape-wise, and it's not a long distance. One thing I don't like about North Topsail Beach is there is not an abundance of commercial things to do here. So when you come here, bring everything that you got, because at that point, you know, you're really coming to stay, but that's what you come here for, is the beach itself. Another thing I like about North Topsail Beach is that if you surf a lot or if you want the space, like right now, we've got really good swell coming in from a hurricane that's offshore right now. I think it's a category 3 or 4, but it's pumping in 3, 4, even 5-foot swells. And I mean, you could surf at some place like the Ocean City Pier where it used to be, and you know, you'll basically surf that by yourself. Another thing I really don't like about North Topsail Beach is actually, maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't, but if you look right overhead, a lot of military exercises happen here. I used to live about a quarter of a mile from here. I'd hear it all the time, and I occasionally hear it where I'm now. It's something you get used to, but it's not something that I like. One thing I really do like about North Topsail Beach is the people seem to be very friendly here, a lot more residential. It seemed always had more of a residential vibe to me. I do like that. Another thing I don't like about North Topsail Beach is there's not a grocery store in North Topsail Beach itself. You have to go off the island to get groceries. To me, that's really a pain. It's Food Line, so it's not necessarily the best grocery store either. There's lots of parking for the majority. Like I said, there's lots of vacation rentals for bigger homes, for bigger families. I like that very much so. One thing I don't like about North Topsail Beach is the water and the sound is always brown and dark, and that's because of New River. New River is nothing but just like Cape Fear River. Cape Fear River is almost like black if you look at the color. New River's got this brownish tint to it, and it never changes. So, you know, it's not ocean water, specifically river water that flows out of there, and it just makes the water look dirty as can be. So that's something I definitely don't like about it. Those are the 7 things I like and dislike about North Topsail Beach. And guys, any questions, feel free to write comments below. But again, my name is Tanner Gray, also known as Topsail Tanner, and we'll catch you on the next one.